Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, House of Julii campaign episode 55. And when we left off, a big development had happened in our war against Spain. A rather anticlimactic one, but one which will allow me to finally secure final victory. Seems that the Spanish family line, or the royal family, has finally become extinct. Nothing to do with the several assassinations I committed, but they now have no family, and therefore there is no longer a confederation of Spanish or Iberian tribes, which means now their two last settlements have no reason to fight together, be like-minded people, fight to defend themselves from the ever-encroaching House of Julii. That means they're now up for grabs. So I have an army marching to Asturica. We're going to capture Asturica now, or at least in a few turns' time, and then we're going to march on Tingi, and we're going to capture that. As a settlement which was going to provide us a lot of trouble, but now looks like it might be an easy taking. But then again, it is being held by Moorish rebels, so it looks like the Spanish or Iberian people who went there might have gone a bit native. But apart from that, there are still political stirrings within Rome itself. Me and the Senate are drifting further apart, while me and the people drift closer together. So it looks like conflict could be inevitable. So I am strengthening my position in Italia. There is also another territory which is now up for grabs, the territory of Thessalonica, which I've just discovered. Oh, sorry, not Thessalonica. I've got that on my mind from reading my favourite TV chef's Twitter, Themiscaria. So I'm going to be sending Gaius Julius, or at least a small army, just to capture it. It's not a strong territory, so shouldn't need something too strong. Probably some of these legionary cohorts if I just mesh them together. Actually, I mean, yeah, let's do some unit grinding. There we go. What if I mesh these guys together? There we go. All right. So if I send these two and a unit of archer auxilia, there should be enough to capture Themiscaria for me. So, you guys make your way out, and you will capture Themiscaria for the glory of the Roman Republic, aka the House of Julii, since I'm the one who seems to be carrying the team here. But you guys make your way there, and if you would be such a darling and would maybe kill Luke Gradis while you're on the move. Well, then again, actually don't bother killing him because I don't have any anti-cavalry units. Mr. Assassin, why don't you kill Luke Gradis? Because you know what, he's a pain in the ass and he should be dead by now. Come on. If I want to have secure trading rights between both of these towns, Luke Gradis should be dead. Come on. Where is he? He's moved is where he's gone. Right, where has Mr. Luke Gradis gone? He was standing there, but it looks like he's on the move. Right, well, we'll deal with him another day. But we're just about at the end of this turn. We just had to put down a little rebel uprising in Britannia, but a far bigger one has turned up. A so-called hero of the brigands, known as Cunobelinos of Lindenis, has turned up and is just camping outside Iberian, just being a general pain in the ass. However, since I tend to neglect my garrisons here, because this place seems to just do fine on its own, I don't really have any good troops, so I'm having to recruit some extra units in Iberian and Deva to deal with them. And the same goes for Batavadorium, which is nearly done recruiting its auxilia, so we will be getting rid of Captain Hanavaldi very soon. But for now, we're going to jump to the next turn, and hopefully we'll be ready to deal with some problems. So, let's go to the next turn and see what is going on. Right, so not a lot has gone on, but what I did notice was my spy got kicked out of Asturica. Oh, well, I could just chuck him right back in there. Yes, get back in there.
Watching and waiting.
Keep an eye on what these Iberians are doing. They'll have little love for me in Asturica, but you know what, I may as well just take care of them quickly. And let's see what we know about this new territory here by landing my diplomat. So, where can you disembark? You can disembark. Sir, no, you can't. Where can I disembark? Not a lot of good disembarking places in Egypt, is there? There's some nice coastal areas there. Looks like there's just a lot of cliffs in Egypt. But it looks like, as far as I can tell, yep, it's a rebel territory, the town of Cyrene, and it's pretty weak as well. So this is the territory of Cyrenacia. So you know what? Turn your ships around. Make your way back to Kydonia. Jeremy Corbyn's jobs aren't quite finished yet. Right. End of turn report, by the way. Lost buttloads of money because I decided to recruit a load of urban cohorts because they are so fucking cool. Faction announcements. Nero Julius has passed away, unfortunately. He was the governor of Narbo Martis, and some other people were born. Violentilia. Well, I guess that's one way to glorify violence. And Valerius Mamilius have been born, alright. I'm guessing these two are twins then. But yes, it looks like Nero Julius's death has not settled well with the people of Narbo Martis, who have really started to become a rather annoying and rebellious people. So, Secundus Demad, could you deal with it, please? The people of Massila don't really seem to... Actually, the people of Massila somehow become wealthier when we get rid of this madman. But he might be able to just turn Narbo Martis' fortunes around a bit. Because I'd rather not have another territory rebel, because that's only going to slow me down and get on my nerves. So, that has not done a lot to secure public order here. Hopefully the construction of arena will help greatly, but you know what, add the Temple of Bacchus, add some better public baths, add a latifunda, that should all help. Settlement details, why are people so unhappy? The squalor is absolute shit. There is 75, right, get the public baths up. I mean, what, this town is at Imperial Palace level, and I haven't even built public baths. That is why I did not pay enough attention to hygiene in the area. So right, we'll make sure this town's nice and hygiened up. Other stuff, construction report, right. Condate Redonum now has public highways. Batus Havadorium now has a proconsul's palace. Kydonia now has a shrine to Ceres, and Carthago Nova has repaired all the stuff that was destroyed in the recent riots, which claimed the life of the world's most useless governor. Or at least the governor I never really paid attention to. Right, so at Batavadorium, now that we've expanded, improved the defences and improved the docks. That'll do for now, because that's all the money spent now. As for recruitment, right, Aretium has recruited some more legionary cohorts, Batavium some more Praetorians, Iberacum some town watch, Batavadorium some auxilia, Segestica some auxilia, and blah 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 blah, load of retrainings. And as for diplomatic information, stuff we don't care about. Right. Still waiting on some more auxiliaries to be recruited from Batavadorium, so we'll deal with that in a minute. I don't have any money to do stuff with Iberacum now. That was a bit of a misfire on my part, so we'll deal with that in a minute. Londinium seems to be kept sweet as long as games are going on at the minute, so but I think once Canute Julius is back in town, we should have this town nice and happy again. So there we go, Londinium is happy and profitable once more, so we'll deal with other pressing matters in a minute, or at least on the next turn. Marcus the Killer, he's become a bit redundant now the Spanish family tree has died. Not a lot I can do with you now, is there, lad? Make your way back to Italy. I might find a task for you there. There's always good assassin work in Italy, so you make your way there. I'll give you new orders once you reach Massila. But for now, I'll see that Publius Vinicanius starts making his way to his Turica. We'll see how many turns it is until he reaches this Turica. But I'm hoping that my spy will be amazing and useful and will open the gates for us, so we could just march right in and capture the town nice and quickly, and then we can focus on the pressing matter of capturing Tingi before the Scipii choose to do it.
Move depleted, sir.
Right, Publius Vinicanius is going to be this turn, then 1, 2, 3, 4 turns until he reaches the walls of Asturica. So I can wait that long. That gives me time to prepare an army at Carthago Nova, Parma and Asturica. Looks like the Scipii aren't moving towards Tingi at all, so looks like it could be my territory for the grabs, but I'm going to keep an eye on the Scipii because they do have the majority of their military is currently positioned in Africa, so they could just easily reach out and capture Tingi if they felt like it, so we'll keep an eye on them. I'm also going to keep an eye on the Thracians, who have been trying to annoy the Brutii more and more, but the Brutii have also been annoying me more and more by constantly trespassing. I'm not exactly too fond of all this trespassing, but I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'm not going to annoy everyone right now. But as for you, Mr. Army, let's just update your orders so you know you're definitely heading to Femiscaria. which is held by Amazons, by the way. As curious as that sounds, I didn't know. I thought the Amazons existed in the Greek islands, not all the way up fucking here. But oh well, oh well. I'm a historian in training, that's what I'll say. But for now, let's jump to the next turn and see what happens. The garrison at Themyscira is actually quite strong. They have Amazon chariots. Huh. Let's have a look at these. These guys have a special attack. They look pretty badass. They can form Cantabrian circles, frighten infantry. They're like British chariots, but more badass then. Legendary warriors from the land beyond the north wind. These cruel and beautiful women are a dangerous threat indeed to all who oppose them in battle. Many warriors misjudge their alluring appearance, a mistake that few ever live long enough to regret. The thundering sound of their chariots is often enough to unman even the strongest enemies. Riding chariots into battle, the Amazon way of warfare relies on using their composite bows to pepper the enemy from a distance before closing to hack their enemies to pieces. In either way, they are well protected by the speed of their chariots and the high quality armor they wear. So it sounds like these war women might try and give me a run for their money, but you know what? They are in a town. Now, what do we know from fighting the Britannians? Chariots just aren't that good when fighting in a siege battle, especially when they're on the defensive. So you know what? I think we could take these guys out. And rioting has predictably hit Narbo Martis due to the death of my amazing governor, Nero Julius. One more turn until the arena's up, so I think we might be able to win the people over. So as long as Secundus the Mad stays alive for one more turn, we should be alright. Let's repair and retrain our units though. And you know what? We will. I'm definitely going to beef up the garrison here. Let's. We can get Praetorians in the garrison actually, so let's beef it up with some Praetorians. And that should help us out nicely there. Right. Let's jump through our notifications, but just quickly before we do jump through our notifications, Luke Gradis has been spotted hiding near in Locus Gepide. So, Opius, I want you to go this way because that's where I saw him last. I know, there he is. He's near that watchtower. Right, I'll have my army march first and march ever closer to these alluring Amazonian women. Seriously, is Themyscira way up here? I thought Themyscira... I'm sure Themyscira was an island. I'm really unsure about all this now, but whatever. You keep moving. So there's Luke Gradis. My assassin has annoyingly run out of moves, by the way, since I decided just to be stupid with his movement, but right. It's a 16% chance to kill Luke Gradis, but you know what, I'm going to take that 16%, hopefully it works. End of turn report, by the way, lost a little bit of money, that is tragic. We have been rewarded with most advanced factions, so that always keeps me in a good mood. And as for the faction announcements, right, Cornelius Manilius now has Sneaky, because he's been infiltrating shit. He infiltrated Themyscira despite not being a woman, so I guess that's what works for him. And Aulus Julius now has a treasurer, which gives him extra management. How are we doing today, Aulus for Bald? He's having a whale of a time in Lemurnum, losing all my money, but you know what? We can improve the town with a better shipwright, with better irrigation and better public sewers. There we go, right. That'll work out nicely for us. As for construction report, right, Corralis now has an army barracks up and running. Lemurnum has a great forum, Iberacum a governor's palace, so Bedorda's home sewers, Tara paved roads, Morgan Actums and crop rotations, Segestica a temple, and Corduba some mines. But right, Lemurnum, I mean not Lemurnum, sorry, I want to go to Border's home, or Iberacum more importantly. Iberacum now has its better thing going up, so let's work on, we're working on a barracks now, but let's work on a forum as well to increase trade in the region. And anything we can recruit right now, not really. I'm going to have to wait for the militia barracks to be up there. We can recruit some auxilia. Auxilia should be enough to deal with that little army there. Aretium, by the way, has some new legionary cohorts. Lugdunum has now recruited my first unit of urban cohorts. Iberacum, some town watch. Batavadorium, some auxilia. Segestica, some auxilia. And Corduba, some auxilia. Carthago Nova has also done some retraining, so blah 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 blah. I believe with Carthago Nova they've now just got the rioting out of their system, so we should be alright here for now. Just keep retraining the town watch, make sure they're all up to scratch, and well, just hope the town doesn't collapse completely. As for diplomatic information, it's stuff that you see every turn because it's always stupid and annoying. Right, let's there ain't really a lot to do actually, so we're just going to jump directly to the next turn. There's no barbarians I can kill just yet, or is there? Let's just quickly check on your situation with Batavadorium. And actually we've finished recruiting the auxilia, so you know what, auxilia? We're going to have you go and deal with these annoying rebels, so get rid of them please. Make sure Batavadorium is now making money, is not suffering public order issues up the bum, and then we can get back to work in this area of Europe. We can continue being productive. Where is he going? He's retreating, of course. That means he doesn't want a fight, but that also increases the likelihood we're probably going to be dealing with scumbag deployment tactics on the side of the barbarians, but you know what, let's just get rid of them now, then we see the back of their heads. Come on. Right, 193 men for Captain Han Havaldi and 206 for me. What does he have, by the way? 3 peasants and some cavalry. Well, that's alright, I can take out all of that very, very, very comfortably with my auxilia, so we're good. By the way, constant exposure to dangers will breed contempt for them, says Seneca. Good for him. Good for him.
Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. Some of us will...
Sorry, but you're a captain, remember? You can't make speeches. Right. All my units will just line up here. They're all just nice, awesome auxilia. Kind of messed that one up. Right, just nice wide battle line because there's lots of peasants. They always spread out when they deploy. Well, let's see. Let's play the game. Scumbag deployment or non-scumbag deployment? Scumbag deployment! Right, go kill him. Well, I have to annoyingly hit the triple speed button because fucking barbarians and their scumbag deployment tactics. Right, come on. This annoys me. This really, 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 really annoys me. Come on, I want to like feel fear and anxiety when I march, not just, oh my god, we really have to march all that fucking distance, fucking hell. Right, we're getting close. I'm going to just keep my hand over the single speed button just in case the barbarians try anything funny. Stop, right. You two go for these guys. You two go for these guys. You go for these guys, and we'll let the general pick his own battles. For whichever battle he does pick, I'll be ready to fall upon him and make sure he dies very quickly. But let's deal with killing all these stupid peasants off first, as my guys just charge in. Nice one. This is the Auxilia Enforcement Force trying to get rid of these stupid barbarians who have been ruining the economy of Batavadorium and its public order. How do you guys plead? Well, you guys better plead guilty because you are now all being put to death. Right, kill them all, kill them all. These are not the only rebels we'll be killing now. Soon we'll be killing some Iberian rebels, or at least, well, they're under the banner of rebels, but they're just an independent Iberian tribe who's going to get their shits kicked out of them now. Come on, let's deal with them quickly. I have a boat to catch, you know. A boat to Cynafarini, Cyanideville, that place near Egypt, which I wouldn't mind capturing since it's up for grabs. Right, you guys keep going there. And you guys turn around and go for here. You guys turn around and go for here now. Come on, come on, come on. Got all the peasants retreating now. We're all routing. So let's just focus on cutting the head off this particular serpent. Barbarian cavalry should fall quickly to my auxilia as long as we just completely took... I mean, there we go. We've just surrounded them. Cavalry has nowhere to run. They can't charge. We can't do any fancy tactics. You guys... some of the peasants have reformed. So you guys just turn around and deal with them, please.
So the spirit of his army is broken too.
And the general is going to escape. I can't catch him. I don't really have any cavalry to try and run into him. So, unfortunately... he gets away, but I'm going to see that his entire army dies anyway, so I'll see you later, Captain Han Havaldi. I'm just going to kill all your men. Come on, destroy them, destroy them, destroy them. Come on, let's get them into a full rout. Come on. There we go.
The army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Well, I'm not really going to carry this battle on because I don't really have any specialised chasing down units, so we're going to call this a battle. We've killed quite a good portion of the enemy, so they should be got rid of. So there we go. That's an annoying rebellion put down quite nicely. 125 kills, so we've killed over 100 of their men. Obviously we killed 125 of them, so we've basically taken out the vast majority of Captain Han Havaldi's annoying little annoyance brigand army. So that was a battle of Triumph Saxones. Casualties inflicted overall, well, they all pulled out. They're all the same units, so not really much of a comparison game we can play there, but you know, Seneca puts his nose in once more to tell us that the fortunes of war are always doubtful.
Victory!
And that is the enemy army gone. So, you, Captain Appius, would you want to go back to Batavadorium and maybe get possible marriage into the family somehow, since we seem to be birthing a lot of girls recently, so you never know, you might get lucky with one of them when they come of age, which in Roman times seems to be about the age of bloody 12 because we're so messed up. But Batavadorium is happy now. It's losing much less money than it was, so that's going to cure my finances a little bit, and we can retrain. So let's get you guys retrained. Now let's just deal with one other thing quickly before we go to the next turn, which is going to be, we're just going to jump down to Crete now. And you, it's going to be 2 turns till you reach Kydonia. I want to put you on a, actually we can disembark on this coast here, so we can embark on this coast. But I want to have a force train at Kydonia, not a big one mind you, probably just going to steal the Auxilia or something. I'm going to send them down to this settlement here, we'll capture it. It's held by Libyan rebels, so basically, oh, it's under siege now. Oh, that means the Egyptians got to it. Damn it. Oh well, we'll leave that territory then. If the Egyptians want it, where the Egyptians have more of a claim to it than me, so... Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing ventured, nothing gained then anyway. At least now I know that is a fully fledged territory, not some sort of lump growing off the continent. But that's where we're going to leave it for this turn. We're going to jump to the next turn and just get ever closer to Asterica and hope to God that Narbo Martius doesn't rebel completely. Let's go. Right, and now I have a new mission, by the way, from the Senate. We need to take the settlement of Themiscaria. So it looks like the Senate has noticed that I have noticed Themiscaria, and now they want it for themselves, probably for all those beautiful Amazonian women, knowing them. Fine, but if we win, we get games thrown in our honour. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. And I've been given 1,000 denarii for blocking Asterica, so oh well. 1,000 denarii is always welcome, so Admiral Queso, you know what, you stay at Asterica, because you know what, I think I will have Publius Vinicanius lead a charge at Tingi. End of term report, made money, good, not a lot of money, but we made money, that's the important thing. Segestica is now ready to grow, so let's get you a Governor's Palace now, and then we'll deal with you once that's dealt with. Senate officers have been assigned, ooh. Well, I've kept Censor at least, but it looks like Aulus and Decimus are now worthy only to be a deal and Quaestor. So, and by the way, Marcellus oh god, Marcellus Pennus has fucked up in life, hasn't he? What's up with you now, Marcellus? I know your dad was really not a good guy, but now he's a skilled debater, sanguine, cheapskate, unjust, cruel ruler. Yep. Corrales is still somehow thriving, oh well. But it looks like I'm losing a lot of favour with the Senate. It looks like the Senate is assigning more seats to themselves now. They've given themselves a seat of Praetor and Consul, and given a Scipii Pontifex Maximus. Now, I'm guessing that's I'm assuming that's because the Scipii are so well favoured by the Senate now. So, I'm not too fussed really, to be honest. The Senate is still scared of me anyway. You'd think if the Senate was scared of me, they'd give me more power, but oh well. Whatever. We'll have to deal with you forever. And by the way, Julianus Elenius has been born now, and as well as Metella, and Aulus Julius now has a comedian. Well done, Aulus. You're always getting new good stuff, aren't you? Construction report, right. Arinium now has a catapult range. Ooh, this gives us new fun things. Narbo Martius has its arena done, so right, how are we doing with Narbo Martius? Still unhappy, but it's not rioting, right. I think I'll increase the frequency of games in the town, and that should keep us very, very good. Alicia now has a great forum. Parma has an army barracks. Carthago Nova, a crop rotation. Kydonia, a standard barracks. And Narbo Martius has repaired its stables. Right. Let's jump to Arimnium, which has now built its catapult range, and this gives us access now to Scorpions, which are small portable ballistas, which should be more accurate now. So this will be a fun little mini siege unit to play with, but we also have access to the big onagers. They have a big area attack, very long range, can't use flaming missiles however, and they can't hide because, yeah, inaccurate against troops, but they are pretty effective against basically walls and stuff. So these guys could be useful if we're trying to pull off a big siege in the future. So, not going to recruit any just now because they are pretty expensive to recruit. Low maintenance cost at least, but just don't want to recruit any right now because I'm not really planning any major offensives. But at Arretium we can have a legionary cohort. At Narbo Martius we have some early Segesticus and more Auxilia, Corduba, some Auxilia, Narbo Martius, system is retraining. And then we enter the retraining zone in general. So, what else can we do? Let's have a look. Diplomatic information, of course. And it's all the same pointless stuff that we all know and love. Right. Not a lot we can do this turn then. Really just now waiting for a chance to capture Themyscira. And we also have our lovely Publius Vinicanus. He's getting closer and closer to Asturica. My spy keeps getting kicked out of this town constantly, which is kind of annoying, but he always has a 100% chance to just get back in the city, so that don't really bother me too much at least. So you just get back in there and deal with the town. It's a weak town. Our chance to open the gates, by the way, is 32%. Not exactly brilliant, but I'll take it. Better than nothing, I guess. Right, so before we just jump over to the next turn, because all we've got to do now is just continue marching, we'll see where we can spend our money, because obviously I need to continue strengthening my position in Italia, but we also need to continue making my position strong elsewhere. So Captain Quintus, you had to make your way to Themyscira and attack the town. We are now in attack range, so you just get to a Themyscira and attack, and take out those Amazon charioteers. Meanwhile, as for you, Opius the Killer, you can't reach Luke Gradus this turn, annoyingly. Better be careful for those Captain Harryman, whoever his name is. Just better be keep an eye out for him, because he might try and get in the way of my army, but then again he is very weak. Right, try and kill him, please. Please, you won't do it till next turn. Oh well. Do we have any intel on Captain Harryman? Just some weak barbarian units. Probably a former German patrol or something, which has now just got nowhere to go. Anything we could do in Domus Dulcis? Domus, not really, not until the population grows, so we'll just leave that town at that. Right, is anyone in need of investment? Trier could use some investment because it's unhappy again. We could build an amphitheatre. That should increase public order by a little bit, and we'll improve a temple. Right, that'll keep Trier sweet for a bit. I'm going to start also improving my army strength at Segesta, because Segesta doesn't have the strongest army in the world. Then again, it could use better recruitment options, so you know what, get a legion barracks up, get an archery range up, get some cavalry stables up, and that's pretty much all the money spent now. But we can afford some things from this town, so you know what, we'll blow the rest of it on Auxilia. There we go. 3 Auxilia to make Segesta just a wee bit stronger. Right, so that's pretty much the entire turn gone now, so we're going to jump to the next turn, get closer to Asturica, get closer to Themyscira, all that lovely good stuff. So, let's jump to the next turn and just get closer to accomplishing our goals. Are we through the turn transition already? These are getting shorter and shorter, aren't they? There's less and less factions populate this game. Right, end of turn report, by the way. Ooh, not good. We did lose a whole heap of money, a lot of it to construction, because obviously I did some big investments with Trier, so obviously the big money losses would be natural. As for faction announcements, right, Decimus Julius has been reborn. Because I'm pretty sure we already had a Decimus Julius, or we've had a Decimus Julius, but I guess we have to have another one at some point. But Oppius Salvidenius now has a mistress, that gives him more management, and Aulus Julius once more. Aulus Julius just gets all the good stuff. Good for him. Right, other things we could do then, construction report. By the way, when is our faction leader going to die? How's our faction leader doing? I want to know now. Tiberius is still on the perch. I mean, he's doing well. I mean, Servius the Gambler's probably never going to get a chance now, but he does have Tiberius Julius as his son, so you never know, we could get another Tiberius on the throne soon. But, let's have a look. Where are you, Tiberius the Angry? There you are. You could never get a suitable heir for yourself, couldn't you? But yeah, this guy is not being the most effective leader in the world. I've barely noticed him, and to be honest, his traits aren't that much good either. Only 3 in management. Probably the weakest leader we've had yet. But we did have that other leader who was basically white noise, but oh well, he's gone anyway. By the way, Arretium now has a legionary cohort, Segesta and Auxilia, Lugdunum some more urbans, and Corduba and Auxilia, that's good. And diplomatic information, we don't care. Right. Only thing I'm really focused on right now for this turn is Britannia. So, how are we doing in Iberacum? We're still building up that militia barracks, aren't we? One more turn and that's done. David, however, has fallen into low public order. So, you know what? Let's build something nice for the people. A market might help, but you know what? Improve the mines while we're at it. Improve the roads, improve the barracks, and I don't want that. Improve the temple. There we go. And improve the docks. May as well get a proper dock here so we can just start doing some trading and increase Dev's financial prospects. But we do need to get rid of those rebels soon, but it's alright. Next term we can start recruiting out of Iberacum, so that makes everything all peachy keen. Still have 3,000 denarii to blow, so you know what, let's blow it at Mediolanium, because Mediolanium could probably use a quick injection in the old garrison, so let's get some new Praetorian cohorts going, and that should do us for now. Right, we're going to jump over to the next turn already. These turns are getting pretty short because there isn't a lot to do right now. Just waiting to get towards Asturica, and then we'll deal with other things. But for now, let's jump to the next turn. Rioting has struck Dave above it, and it looks like, oh dear, Sextus Corvinius has died. No, this is not good news at all. High civilian casualties. Looks like this stupid, bloody, what's he called? Conobellinus of Lydness is really getting on my nerves now. Right. This puts a thorn in my side for definite. Prepare a boat at Tara, please. I'm going to have to send Oppius Maxentius over to deal with it. I'm not having Canute leave Londinium, because Londinium will riot should it lose its Canute, because they love Canute. This is annoying, but oh look, we have some new units, by the way. New units I haven't noticed. We have access to our Carni and Samnite gladiators now. So Samnites are just gladiators, but nice little tough light soldiers, better than Town Watch basically. And we also have our Carni, basically Roman ninjas. They can stealth. They can hide anywhere in the army. They're basically like a secret police. I mean, they're a shadowy part of a Roman army, organised in small groups and competent in camouflage and deception. The Arcani exist almost as a secret society whose very name should not be spoken. Arcani, Arcani, Arcani. Their armour they wear is very finely crafted, so that while it offers great protection, it will not slow or tire the fanatically fit Arcani troops. Their face marks mean opposing troops may even flee in terror when surprised by a group of these bloodthirsty killers. So we do have access to Arcani now. You know what? Get some Arcani out, because you know what? They will be useful in getting rid of the enemy. So you know what? 3 Arcani. How long does it take? Oh, it's 2 turns to recruit an Arcani. Do 2 Arcani then. 2 Arcani would be good. Assassin misses target, by the way. We didn't assassinate Luke Gradis, but we had a good try at least. And my chances to succeed has dropped, but you know what? I'm just going to have Gambler's Denial. He missed again. But he got a trait increase at least. Try and be less annoying. But this man's reputation as an employer of killers now strikes to fear into many. He now has +1... No, sorry. Tiberius the Killer has the trait Master of Assassins, which gives him more influence and more to personal security and a discount. Why does... I'm guessing he was recruited in the town where Tiberius was, but right, well done. You are now Master of Assassins, even though you gain that trait through having an assassin who is useless of assassinating, but you give yourself that title, Mr. Tiberius the Killer. Guess it's better than Tiberius the Angry, but then again, to be honest, I'm still always going to know you as Tiberius the Portable Governor. And I'm Squawker the Itchy Nosed. Right, end of term report, lost a teeny weeny bit of money. I'm not going to cry over that. Most advanced faction has gone to Egypt. Oh well, fair enough. Egypt can have that. Our faction announcement. Secundus Lucilius has died in Vicus Gothi. That is tragic. But Tertius Pennus has now been born. That's great. I'm really, you know, I know what I'm not really keen on family trees going extinct, but I would like it if a Pennus tree kinda did go extinct soon. But Oppius Salvidenus now has a gourmand chef, and Flavius Coccianus has a treasurer. So, what's the situation in Vicus Gothi? It's sad, and someone has turned up called Gunderic of Bonner. I'm getting sick of these big rebel armies turning up. Right, what garrison do we have in Vicus Gothi? We have a good garrison, enough to definitely quickly take him out. So, right, I'm happy with that. I don't have any... I need these new kids we're having, by the way. We seem to be having loads of kids, but none of them are coming of age. But no... Oh, yes. Arretium has now completed its urban barracks, which means we can now start getting urban cohorts there. Lugdunum now has city plumbing. Trier has a curia. Lemonum a shipwright. Iberacum a militia barracks. Batavadorium a legion barracks. Tara some communal farming. And some paved roads from Moganactium and Corduba. Right. Britannia inferior. First things first. Iberacum. Let's recruit some auxilia. 2 auxilia will do. Then I can send them with the legionary cohorts, and you can probably deal with that army. Recruitment report by the way. Archer auxilia and Arretium. Segestus some more auxilia. Narbo Martyrs and Praetorians and Corduba some more auxilia. Right. Let's go to Arretium now. Because you know what? I'm going to get 2 archers there. 1, 2... We're going to get 3 urban cohorts, and that is a big army. We have a big and powerful army, very infantry-centric army, with a few archer backups, so I think that could be enough for any clashes we have with the Senate, should they get a bit too violent. Assassin misses target, by the way, well done, and blah 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 blah, boring diplomatic information. Right, we are pretty much ready to attack Asturica now, and my spy is still in there, so we're good for Asturica now. As for Femiscaria, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 turns away from Femiscaria, and add in a turn for building rams. But I'm going to hope that with Asturica we are ready to just bust those gates down. So we'll see if we will do Asturica this turn, but we are going to quickly deal with Vicus Gothi first for some annoying, stupid barbarians have turned up. So I'm just going to empty the garrison, because you know what, I'm just going to take them all out, because I don't know what is in their army. We have no intel on their army composition. We just know they have an actual fully fledged general, so I'll just send a lot at it. And he's going to run away like a coward, of course. But he's off a training route, at least if that improves the financial situation. But I want Gunderic of Bonner completely and totally gone. So, yeah, get rid of him. Oh, wow, 9-to-1 strength ratio. Let me guess, your entire army's peasants. Yeah, close enough. 2 peasants, a warband, and a... Well done, you tried to hype yourself up as a proper, fully fledged rebel army, and you're terrible. Right, have these brigands killed by my overpowered army quickly, please. You made me get out of my town. And yes, Hannibal knew how to gain a victory, by the way, but he didn't know how to use it. It says Marhaba. Yeah, Hannibal. What a joker.
The omens have been better, but I dismiss those priestly naysayers. They are holy men.
Shut up. Right, he's a captain.
On thy orders.
So, looks like we've got a big forested battle ahead of us, so that means the enemy will be hiding. Don't know if they'll scumbag deploy, but I'd count on it. Luckily, to counter their scumbag deployment, I have cavalry in this army and archer auxilia who can shoot them down. So, looking at this, I'm not really sure where the enemy is most likely to deploy, but I am actually going to put my archers on the front line. Because I want them to get in and do their work first. So archers, you will line up there. Then right behind you will be the legionary cohorts, but in between them, in a nice sandwich formation, will be the auxilia. Who will be coming first, and I'll be using them probably to try and locate and kill their general. And then we'll also have our captain. Who are you, by the way? You are Captain Augustus. Right, well, Captain Augustus, you will be... You'll just be around, you'll be doing your thing, you know, with your nice Roman cavalry. But, ain't really much of a plan, it's really depending on where the enemy deploys. Let's see if they scumbag deploy. Semi-scumbag deployment, but it's not really too much of a pain to get to them. So, let's see where they are. They're on top of this hill, so they decided to position themselves in this clearing for some reason. So, Archer Auxilia, you will focus on killing the general, who has decided to put on his hat and his cape to try and look more legitimate, but really he doesn't. It just makes him look like a bit of a prick. Auxilia, you will take point. Go for them. Our legionary cohorts, well, early legionary cohorts, strictly speaking, you will line up here in the forest and get ready to pilum everything. And as for you, Captain, you will make your way to the clearing via a different route so we can get you and have some flanking done. That's our plan. So let's make our way through the big thick forests, which are not full of spiders, sadly, and we'll just get stuff dealt with. But while you guys do your marching, I'm just going to quickly wander off because I've seen something interesting. What's that over there? I want to know. What is that? Oh, it's just some ruins. I thought there was something interesting here. Must have just been a sick pagan Germanian temple I burnt down earlier. Or it could be a nice Roman building that these stupid barbarians have burnt down. But it looks more barbarian than Roman, so fucking pagans sticking up their shitty shrines in my regions. Have they no respect for Roman culture? I doubt they do. Right, how are we doing on our marching as we start marching through the forests? Clearing is just ahead. Archers should be... well, they hopefully should get in position. I suspect these trees might hamper our accuracy though, which would not be good. It's a shame I don't have any scouting units which could scout out the enemy positions, really. That would be useful, but unfortunately I do not. If I had a light unit like some Roman cavalry that didn't have the captain, or some Arcani, I would be good, but no. It's alright though. The clearing's just ahead. The sun is sort of like shining through it, or it's a cloud, I don't know, but it looks quite nice actually. Just you know, the light is at the end of a tunnel for these soldiers. We'll just march forward, we'll kill them, and then we're done. Nice and simple. And we've got all the other units there just bringing up the rear. They're nice and close by, ready to do their duty to Roman republicanism. You know what I'm craving right now, by the way? I am really fucking craving a milkshake. I'm going to drink a milkshake when I'm done recording this. But I'm going to have to conquer a Surica first before I do that. But you know what? That's going to be a well-deserved milkshake, and it is going to be a bloody tasty one. But right, men, keep on marching. Come on. But, oh god, I can't stop thinking about milkshakes now. I have a job interview this week, actually. Or actually, I think it might be... oh, here we go. Right. Go for these units, by the way. Auxilia, I would appreciate it if you sped up, because it looks like the enemy's going to try and possibly charge our position. So you guys just get forward, get in front of my archers, make sure they're nice and safe. Go for the general, or possibly, is he going to fight? Is he not going to fight? I'm not quite sure, but archers, archers are having a whale of a time sniping. Right, Auxilia, you go for those peasants which have chosen to stray over there. You guys, oh, you're going to get clobbered by the naked fanatics. Right, I will arrange a legionary cohorts. Where are we at with you? Right, let's get some of you helping out the Auxilia, because they're not going to have a fun time against these guys. So right, you guys get there, you guys get there. Archers, you keep doing your thing. You're doing wonderful right now. They're definitely doing a good job at trying to weaken the general, but these auxiliary are about to get smushed and squashed. So we need all the legionaries to deal with them. How are we doing over here? It looks like we tried to engage the general or the captain, as it should be properly termed, but it's doing alright. Archers, I would appreciate it if you stopped firing now, please. Or at least you fire only at units I tell you to. Fire at their general, please, for this minute. Right, Captain, you will be dealing with them. Auxiliary, you go and give them a hand. Those guys, are they routing? No, they're not. They're trying to charge. Yeah, they're going to try and do it. They're going to go for a cheeky flank. Right. Uncheeky their flank, please. And, oh, yeah, they're getting... Right, archers, you know what? Let's just call it off on the archers now. Stop. Oh, there we go.
The gods be praised. The gods be praised.
Next time, buy yourself a better kit. Right.
Now they flee.
Let's clean up here, then. Let's clean up the scum that's being brought in by that enemy general. All these for pissy poor rebel general. Looks like they're just running away. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't need to chase him down since their pathetic mewling general has been killed. So let's just deal with capturing their peasants. You know, and we'll kill them. Make sure they don't rise up against us once more. Auxilia. You know what? You guys can call it a day now. You know, you've had a good run. Same goes for the legionaries. You know what? Call it off. It's just a cavalry's job now to ride down whatever's left. You know, get rid of the runners. That's just it. Get rid of the runners, right? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. He's not going to kill himself. Oh. Wow, these guys are pretty bad at killing this guy there, but he just like bounced off him like a ping pong ball or a pinball. Right, come on. Orders completed there. Good news. Right. Catch up with those warband and wipe them out, and then that will be this battle nice and well and truly safely and securely won. Though they are close to the arbitrary battle border, so it looks like these guys might just escape, but there are a lot of them, so you know what? I call that a success. Good performance. Looks like losses were pretty minimal. One of the auxiliary did take a beating because they got swamped by warband and naked fanatics, but you know what? They held the naked fanatics in position until my legionaries could get around and surround them and basically cut them down to just being a few men. So you know what? To those who died, you definitely did serve a good purpose in this battle. You helped. You bought some time for my units to get around in the flank and just made this a nice, efficient win for us. And you guys just went right past those warband. Well done. I'm guessing they're going for the fatter prize of the naked fanatics or whatever. Look, just kill the guys who aren't as close to the border because you know what? Just kill them because just kill them. Right? And you can speed up by the way. Come on. Double time it, guys. Get rid of them all. Come on. I want them all dead. Not some of them dead, all of them dead. The more that are dead, the happier I get. Come on. Who's left? Who's left? Who's left? Come on. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. I'm not satisfied yet. Not satisfied yet. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good, right, good battle.
This is a heroic victory worthy of Roman arms.
Show me some stats, please. Clear victory for us then today. So, Captain Augustus brought 479 men to battle. Gunderic of Borna brought 248 men. We killed 237 men, which means Gunderic only has 11 of his men remaining. We lost 25 of ours, but you know what? That's still a pretty good good statistic, you know, only losing 25 of ours. Good victory, good and efficient. No experience gained except one of the Archer Auxiliary, but overall the Archer Auxiliary did get a few initial kills. One of the Auxiliary did do very well. That was the one who took most of the casualties actually, so they did a very good job at holding off those naked fanatics. Legionaries did some good supporting kills, but as always it seems the general is always the star of the show with 69 kills. Let's jump back to the campaign map now and get ready to deal with Asturica, and hopefully that 32% chance to open the gates up is in my favour.
Victory!
And by the way, you guys, it'll be appreciated if you got back to Vicuscoffy ASAP before we have some negative public order penalties going on there. But right, we're going to deal with Asturica now, and that will probably be the end of the episode. So, let's see if we can break into Asturica now, or we're going to be building up some siege weapons. Let's see what happens. But once we deal with these people, then we can focus on Marantunia. And the gates aren't open, so right. I think just the 1 ram's going to do today because it's a weak enemy. But actually, you know what? Do 2 rams. 1 for the Praetorians, 1 for the Auxilia. May as well spice it up a bit. So 2 rams on the way, please. And we've still got 6,000 denarii to spend. So let's use it to improve Samara Breather, which is not too happy right now. So what can we do for Samara Breather, who is being led by Galerius Corpulentius? Well, we can retrain all the units first. That might help us out a bit, make the men happier. Let's install an arena and a better temple. That should work out for us, and that should allow us to transition to the next turn now. Looks like we have some public order issues with Deva, but hopefully we'll be able to, maybe they'll get it out of their system, or hopefully the arrival of a new governor will help us out with that one. But we're also recruiting new men in Iberacum and Londinium to put down that annoying bloody rebel general who's turned up. But for now, let's jump to the next turn and see what happens. Right, my spy managed to get kicked out of a town again, and Vicus Goffi has rioted, by the way. Luckily, it seems that it hasn't completely fucked up and left my lovely empire yet. So you guys get back into Vicus Goffi and reinforce the military policing again. Please come back as heroes, you know. You saved the town. You got rid of that stupid general. I mean, there we go. The people are a little bit more appreciative of you now. They would prefer it if I had a governor though, but I would also appreciate if we were auto-managing everything. So, right. Build some roads, build some sewers, build a better temple, and then retrain all these guys. Right, that's this town sorted out. Right, what else is going on? Rioting again in Deva. A few civilians killed, but not a lot. Deva's not a big town, so it's really a lot of civilian killing potential. But right, Oppius Maxentius, I need you to hop on the boat. Tara seems to be cool with losing its governor for a little bit, so that's all right by me. And we'll just we'll dismount you here. Come on.
Yes, Captain.
There we go. Right. You get into Tara and you try and turn it around, Mr. Oppius Maxentius. Maybe you can make a name for yourself. Maybe make yourself useful now. Or at least, maybe not in the eyes of your father, but in the eyes of me at least. And nope, you haven't done a thing. Tara is still rebelling and is... But the public order's a little bit better now. So, you know what? Let's move a temple forward and move everything back, but also recruit some extra... Oop, no, not diplomats, god no. Recruit some extra town watch to try and keep the peace, repair the trader by the way, and retrain these town watch. Right. That might make David a bit happier now. End of turn report, by the way. Bad. We lost a lot of money, unfortunately. Faction announcements. Galerius Corpulentius, oh, we were just talking about you, has got married. Good for him, good for him. And Canute Julius now has a strategist, +3 command. Spurius Sextus, a wine steward, +1 influence. And Secundus Amad, an overseer. Oh, dearie. Right. Construction report, by the way. Narbo Martius finally has public baths. Right, how's that going for Narbo Martius? It's made the town a bit happier now that hygiene's being dealt with at long last. Borders Home now has a port, so we can start trading at Borders Home. Has that improved the, it's improved the financial situation a little bit at Borders Home, so that's good news for us. Segestica now has a governor's palace, so that's what we're going to deal with, and there was a shrine built somewhere else, right. So, we're going to build some stone walls, a legion barracks, highways, and a temple here. That's good spending for now, and once we have the barracks up, we can also start improving the units here, so that's this town dealt with quite nicely. As for recruitment report, Aretium now has some more actual auxilia, Segesta some more auxilia, Mediolanium some Praetorians, Lugdunum some more urbans, Iberacum some auxilia. Come on, scroll down with me, mouse. Tara, a new Byreme, Corduba, an early legionary cohort, Samara, Breather, Town Watch, and yeah, all the retrainings. Right, let's just quickly jump back up to Britannia, by the way. I want that Byreme just to go and park in Tara. Oh, I've already done that, right, clever me. Diplomatic information, by the way, it's just the same as always, but right. Let's jump to the main event of this turn now, and let's deal with the siege of Asturica. So we're going to take over Asturica, capture it, make it my own, and then I can safely say, you know what, that Iberian Peninsula, all mine now, all mine. So, let's jump in. We got 2 rams ready to siege, so let's jump in, assault it. Just a few Balearic slingers and that to deal with. There shouldn't be too much trouble for me. Captain Lon has 165 men, who will now be defending against my 554 men. I don't care if you've broken up the confederation of Lusitanian and Spanish tribes and Iberian tribes, people. I'm still coming to deal with you. I still have a grudge. I still want all this under my complete control. Strength ratio is 5 to 1. They have skirmishers, 2 Balearic slingers, a barbarian general, and a bunch of naked fanatics. Not hard at all, not at all. The Praetorian cohorts shall barely break a sweat here. So we'll fight this on the battle map, make it nice and quick. Going to attack from 2 angles, so I have 2 rams, so the auxiliary will take one, the Praetorians will take the other. That'll break up the enemy force quite nicely. Make it nice and manageable, and will make me twice as efficient at killing barbarians and Iberians. Fled victus, victor internate.
Over there! The rebel slaves stand to threaten us all. Should they win, at best we will all die beneath their cruel whips. It turns my stomach just to gaze upon them. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Good speech, Vinicanius, good speech. Right, and by the way, welcome to Asturica, the capital of Galatia. A town that was surrounded by mountains in a mountain pass, and boy, this town actually looks quite, I mean, alright, it's a bumhole barbarian town, but I like the surroundings. All these mountains, a dark sky, it really does look good. I mean, that's a mountain pass we had to march up. It reminds me a lot of Helm's Deep, actually. But we've made our way here, and we ain't going home. Now, we don't have a gate here to deal with, but this nice big length of wall makes a nice suitable entrance for me, despite there are towers there, so I'm not too keen on assaulting that wall, and I'm not keen on assaulting this wall either because there's a tower here. What's the other gate look like? This gate is sort of suitable, but yeah. This town is very trigger happy with its watchtowers, so it doesn't matter where I attack, I'm going to have to deal with a watchtower. So, you know what, I'm just going to have one force attack one gate and the other force attack another gate. That's just how I'm going to do it. So, Praetorians will take this gate, and they'll be backed up by my amazing archers. So, archers, you will be here backing them up, doing your amazing firing work. And they've already got a ram, so that makes them all nice and organised already, so we'll just group them up. That's a nice formation for our men to be in, actually, so that's all nice. And you also have the general with you, because you also get the general because they're Praetorians and they have prestige. We also have a job of the Praetorians to guard important things as well. So right, that's one army sorted out, and the war dogs and the light infantry will be taking the other. The war dogs will be good for disorientating whoever chooses to defend the gate. It will sap their morale. Always super useful to have a pack of war doggies on hand. So we'll have the ram positioned here, so there we go, and then we'll have the auxiliary bringing up the rear. Get all the auxiliary, please. There we go. And we'll have the, oh no, group them all, please. There we go. And then we'll have the war dogs right behind them. There we go. So the strategy really is we're going to take both gates, and basically we're just going to crush in like a nutcracker in a way. We'll crack this nut, and then we can say, you know what, we have all of Iberia at long last. So 3, 2, 1, we're going to jump into battle right now. And the enemy has read my deployment and has scattered their deployment, and they've put a unit of Balearic slingers here, so they are going to be puppy chow actually. So right, Ram, you start making your way over, and doggies, I've got some food for you, so you guys just get there and get ready to have some nice din-dins. Right, by the way, back over here, Praetorians, you want to start pushing the ram. What have they put to defend here? They've put skirmishers. Well, I don't have any puppies to chow on you, but I have some archers. Right, archers, get in range, get rid of them. Don't want to have to deal with those guys. I mean, alright, I don't mind skirmishers. I mean, the only unit that seems to be able to beat definitely are peasants and town watch, but we'll get rid of them before they try and get a lucky bullshit kill or something, you know. So we'll get rid of those, and then we can move in on the centre, which is probably where the naked fanatics have chosen to make their stand. As we just jump up here. Yep, we've got the naked fanatics there, we've got the general himself, and a few more Balearic slingers. Slingers aren't really too hard to deal with, but if they have a clear firing arc, then that's when they can cause a bit of trouble. But for now, they can't chuck their stones over the walls. They have to wait until the walls come down. So the dogs will be ready just to chow down as soon as that gate comes down. We have the well and true advantage here. We know what we are doing. I'll bring the Praetorians forward in a minute. I'm just going to wait until we start battering that wall down. Archers, do you want to just stop? Oh, not stop. Yeah, looks like these guys are...
soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
Archers have taken a few pot shots, but it looks like they've just cowered away and not bothered to try and fight back. So other Praetorians, you guys want to just make your way over, please? So you guys come here. Archers are just letting off a few more volleys, it looks like. Didn't get got a few kills at least, but yeah, they're just running around. They're being chased by my amazing arrow volleys. Come on, and no, don't run towards the arrow volley. Come on. Self-preservation ain't in this Iberian tribe's interest, is it? They may as well just let me in. Right, we're battering both gates. They're bringing their naked fanatics to this gate. So, right, Auxilia, you want to start making your way up there pretty sharpish, because we've nearly got that gate down, actually, so yeah. Probably should have remembered that the Iberians probably would react to my attacks, but whatever. Let's just get these guys ready. So you'd think they'll actually try and deal with strong units at this gate, actually, but it's clear that the Iberians do not have their own interests at heart. Iberians, Archers, do you want to just cease fire because we've got no more use for you right now? And right, let's jump over here. Right, War Dogs, I'm going to let you off a leash. Enjoy the Balearic slingers. Go on, get in there. I'll let the War Dogs in first. They're going to be the shock unit, and then we'll just let in the infantry. So go on, doggies, doggies, doggies. Go on, go on, go on. Go on. There we go. Or just chewing through those Balearics. Good one, guys. Good, 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 good. That's going to make us a nice clearing for us, right? Auxilia, do you want to start coming in? Do have the naked fanatics, because the Balearics will now be... They will not be a problem at all.
Have done their work well.
Right, let's jump to this gate now. Alright, Praetorians, you guys want to make your way in? Just make your way straight up to the plaza. You can put those stupid skirmishers out of their misery while you're at it. Publius Vinicanus, you want to make your way in as well? You can have the skirmishers as your own puppy chow. Well, yeah, that's it. We've won.
Well this day. The walls are taken.
The battle is pretty much won or lost at the gates here, but it looks like the general is going to sit there and wait for us, so that's alright. The Auxilia will have plenty of fun killing him. The War Dogs have definitely done a good job at breaking the enemy, so we are doing good. The War Dogs are pretty depleted though. It looks like most of the dogs did perish. The naked fanatics will have probably made pretty short work of him, so right. Auxilia, you just want to make your way to the top of the hill and await further orders, please, because we've pretty much got this area under our control now. So let's just make ourselves neat and organised. You know, we are neat and organised Romans and all that. Let's see how the Praetorians are doing now. The skirmishers are just going to make a foolhardy charge. So, right. Just finish them off, please. Finish them off, please. Come on. Let's get rid of them. And as usual, they would instantly rout. Well done, you pathetic, weak, stupid barbarians. You need a tough Roman force to keep you safe. We'll keep you safe. You'll be secure under my ruler and my leadership. You'll be secure. I'm a good emperor. Servant of the Roman Republic. You know, right? How are we doing with these Auxilia? Some of the dogs are getting a bit ahead of themselves, just chasing them down. Nothing much I can really do to save the dogs now. Dog handlers, they're just gonna stay there and not really do a lot. So I'll just have them sit in a city where they'll be safe. Right, you guys. We'll have you queue up here, get ready to deal with cavalry. It's most likely the cavalry will try and deal with you, but if they do not, then these lovely, 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 silly naked fanatics have decided to turn their backs to you. So, you know, they're just presenting themselves nice and stupidly. That'll be an easy kill for me. Right, how are we doing over here? Looks like some of the slingers have decided to regroup and try and have another go at it, but ain't gonna work because Publius Vinicanus, you know what? Get in there and just wipe them out. Come on, it'll be funny. Come on. Let's get in there. Javelins ready, but yeah, Did not work at all. There we go. Make them fly. Make them fly. That was a bad cough. Right, Praetorians, you have your orders. Make your way to the plaza now. Let's capture this. Let's just finish this off here and now. And also, Pilums at the ready. Get ready to chuck your Pilums. Right, Auxilia, how are we doing? Some of them are taking fire from whatever's left of the enemy ranged units. These Balearics, right? You don't have to stand up to us, Balearics. Take them out. Come on. Come on. Don't let them get the better of you, just chucking their stupid stones at you. Oh, one of them did die, that's unfortunate. And here we go, we force the hand of a general now, so right. Take out the general, please. He should be easy to deal with. I mean, come on, it's just a general. Well, I shouldn't say just a general, but it's a cavalry unit. I have Auxilia. Auxilia have spears, they have a bonus of cavalry. Let's deal with them. He will fall easily. Praetorians, if you would be so kind as to get in the back of those naked fanatics, you would be absolute star while I hiccup. Right. And also, General, you want to get on this as well, because you know what? It is a perfect flank charge opportunity. Have we killed their General yet? No, he's just stood there. Swarmed by Auxilia. He's going to die any second now. He does not have a hope in hell, really. There we go.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Good kill, guys. Good kill. Right. Now let's relieve these Auxilia. They've carried the battle for us, so let's just finish this off nicely for them. So General is at the back. Is in the back now. He can start just chewing off the Balearics, or at least he can get out and let the Praetorians come in now. Didn't really get a big charge as I would like him. I wanted him to get a big sweeping charge right in the back to basically crush the enemy against my own units. But oh well, it doesn't matter. As long as the Praetorians are here now, just to finish the day off. There we go. The Balearics won't stand a chance. They don't wear armour. Their weapons are awful. They're done. They're done. They're just screwed. They're screwed. End of story. Nice brown hair, by the way. Nice brown hair. Better than the shit hair that the naked fanatics has. Let's kill all those weird old men. Let's kill those weird old naked dudes. Are we all dead yet? Nope. Just one defiant unit remains. There we go.
This is a heroic victory,
yes,
worthy of Roman arms.
Good victory, guys. Asturica is ours. Iberia is ours. We've finally done what we set out to do ages ago. We've killed Captain Lon, the anticlimactic man, and we left nothing of his left. We lost 93 of our own men, so not too bad. Mostly just Auxilia we lost. We can easily replenish them. So good, efficient battling from us. War Dogs got 30 kills, by the way. War Dogs pretty much stole the show. Though one of the Auxilia got more kills, but yeah, good on the War Dogs. They definitely did get off a good initial shock charge, which I'm very happy about. So overall, good stats from the unit. Some of the Praetorians got some more XP, so that's always welcome to me. Good battle, good battle. Alle Iacta Est. The die is cast. Oh, soon the die really will be cast. But there we go. Asturica has fallen. It is mine. All mine. Iberia is mine. We better exterminate the people though, because they're rebellious and stupid. And we better also lower the taxes and harness the power of their mines, increase the roads, and also replenish my men with stolen metalwork and just stolen men. There we go. But right, that's where we're going to call it an episode for today, folks. We'll deal with the next episode, of course. We've somehow gone to the corner of this map for some reason. I was just only clicking the zoom button, but well done. So, next time on Let's Play Rome Total War, we've captured Asturica and claimed it to be ours. Now we have all of Iberia under our control. I mean, look at how neat that is. That is amazing. So now, what is next for us to do? Well, we're going to make our way into Africa now. Looks like the Scipii are interested in having Mauritania, and I've had my eye on that territory ever since the Numidians declared war on me. So you know what? We'll have it to ourselves, and then looks like it's going to be time for the big one. The big score, after Themyscira, of course. We're going to have to get ready to do some social reform. But that's all for the next episode. So, I will see you all there, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this one. See you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.